You're worried about their agenda, okay? So don't come to the table with commission breath. Come to the table to hear, see past the facade of the luxury client all dressed up in the purdies and see her pain. Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones. Referrals. How many of you spend time in silence? Like no headphones, no music, no words, just silence. In your shower, do you use silence or do you always have music or something going on?
Silence.
Silence.
I always have something going on.
You always have something going on. Mackenzie says silence. My shower time is like, it's off the charts, man. I think because I do always have music or podcast or YouTube or Zoom or Facebook or TikTok or whatever going on. When I'm in the shower, I don't have anything. My brain goes, and it just unleashes. So I invite you to do that. And what I do in the shower, and this has a point, aside from showering, what I do in the shower is I write on the walls in steam because I have like glass walls so I can see the steam pop up. And so when I have things pop into my brain while I'm in the shower, I write them on the steam. And then when I get out of the shower, I usually write them on my mirror with a dry erase marker. And then I take a picture and put it down somewhere else so that I have this information that my brain comes up with. This morning, I've been trying to figure out, I've been trying to figure out a way for you all to put some parameters in place and way for me to put some parameters in place. So I've been trying to figure out, okay, what is it that we should think about when we're doing real estate? And I want to put some parameters in place. Every person comes to me, do I really want them as a client? Do I really want every buyer? Do I really want every seller? Are some people just complete jerks and you don't want to work with them? Or they want things that you don't want to deal with? Like maybe you're really not into land and you want to always refer that out. Maybe you're really not into luxury. You just want the blue class collar workers. Maybe you don't want the blue class collar workers. Maybe you have a different demographic. So I started thinking about, what do I want to do? And my story, if you guys don't know my story, about what do you want on your headstone? Or when you're having your funeral, what do you want them to say about you? Not as a mom or as a dad or as a friend or a brother or a sister, but as a human, what do you want them to say about you? I did this exercise one time. It was a meditation that took us through this journey. And at the end of the journey, I ended up having this person look over a mountain valley at twilight and all the little lights of the town were coming on. And the person took her hands and said to the left and right, look at all the people you helped. And then she just said it again, look at all the people you helped. So for me, that's at the heart, and it's so funny, my brain just said, that's at the heart of my ministry. I do feel like real estate is a ministry. The heart of my business, the heart of my ministry is to serve others. So then, while I was in the shower, I was thinking about all of this. The heart of my business, the heart of my ministry is to serve, right? Now, serving, if you've ever been in the nonprofit world or if you've ever been in a service position, it does not mean getting walked over. It does not mean getting beat to a pulp. That's what it has meant in the past. I think that's why there's a lot of people that have left the ministry. I was in youth ministry, but I know a lot of people leave church ministry because of the way people are abused. And I know a lot of people that leave nonprofits because people are just chewed up and spit out, right? So I thought, what are the parameters to service? So then my brain put out the word serve, S-E-R-V-E. And I thought, I'm going to start using this as a barometer. When I leave an interaction and when I engage in an interaction, I'm going to put this into my mindset. Write it on a notepad or put it at the top of your calendar in your phone so that it's consciously seen, your brain is seeing it. Subconsciously, your brain is seeing it, okay? So the word serve, and what I came up with for the word serve is S means you're going to see them. You're going to see whoever it is you're interacting with. You're going to see them where they are. You are not worried about your agenda. You're worried about their agenda, okay? So don't come to the table with commission breath. Come to the table to hear, what is it that they need? What is it that they need to hear or that they need to process or they need to think through? See them. See past the facade of the luxury client all dressed up in the purdies and see her pain. What is the pain that person is having that they need to have you present? They're getting divorced, they had a baby, their mama's ill, they lost their job, they got a new job. Any of that's a pain because they need to either sell a house or buy a house, right? What is their pain? And then how can you help it? The next thing is engage. We talk about this all the time. Engage with them. We talk about this all the time, right? Like, wow, Jim, I love you in black. Like, that's engaging. That's a great color for you. It makes you pop out, right? Or, when you're talking on the phone to somebody or you're Facebook messaging with them, say, wow, I see that you live here in Charlotte, but you grew up in New York. Have you found a good bagel shop here? Connect with them, engage with them. What do you miss most about New York? Did you see that the Jets won something, Michelle? The Jets, there you go. So engage with them, right? So every time you're interacting with someone, am I serving this person? Serve. Am I seeing them and am I engaging with them? Okay, this one's big. How about respect? If you don't have respect for your client or for the person that's standing in front of you, it's not going to be a good situation, right? Even if you don't agree, you can still respect. Respect that they're a human on this earth. And you may say, I do not want them as my client. Okay, great. You don't need them as your client. I do not want to sell their home. I do not want to help them as a buyer. I do not want to buy the goods from their store, nor do I want to buy their insurance quote or their home warranty. No, but you can respect them, right? I got points at Dial America if the people would just listen to my call. If they would listen to my whole spiel, I got a point. And to get a point, you get paid. If I got to give an objection, a response to an objection, I got 2 points. And then if I got a yes, obviously, big points. So when I am dealing with telemarketers, I smile. I don't do this all the time, but I do. If I'm mad, like I have trouble just like the rest of us. I do treat them with respect. Even if I'm like, hey dude, I gotta go. I was in telemarketing. I love you. You did a great job, but I gotta bolt. Boom, right? Also, I like to think that is somebody's baby. That is somebody just trying to make some money. And you make the difference in their world that you're kind to them. The grocery store person, respect them. The person cleaning the bathroom at the airport or at the restaurant, respect them. And the CEO of wherever, respect them. So the R for serve is respect. V is value. What are you giving them of value? Okay, so you're on a listing appointment. You're seeing what's going on. You've heard they need to move because of XYZ. You've engaged with them. You've told them you like this, you love that. You're connecting with them on whatever, their accent, their hair, their dog, whatever, something. The plants in their yard, the wreath on the front door, the welcome mat. It doesn't matter. Connect on something. You're going to respect them. You're in their home. They're out with you. They've taken time to be at a showing with you. Right? Now, value. What can you offer them of value? How can you be of value of them in that conversation? This is true in every conversation. This is not for just real estate. But like, how can you be of value? There's so many ways. Like, tell them market statistics. Tell them that you have a marketing plan. Tell them that you will look up the comps on that house or their house. How can you be of value? When you're dealing with the telemarketer, tell them, I appreciate you. That's value. Boom. That person gets slammed on all day long. All right. And the last one is energy. So when you leave that appointment, how do you feel? When you leave that interaction, where's your energy? In your body, are you clenched up? Like everybody right now, clench your fists real tight, in your forearms, in your buttocks. None of that feels really positive, does it? No. Or are you chill and relax? Are you excited? Do you want to hug them? Do you want to give them a high five? How do you feel when you're engaging with these people? So if at any point along there, when you leave that interaction, if you're like, oh my gosh, I hope that Kim Napick never calls me. When her phone number pops up, I'm going to be like, okay, energy's down. Just tell them, like, refer it out or move on. Like, come up with a plan to not engage with that person again. They're not your people. People worry about social media. They're like, I don't want to be on social media because people are mean. Okay, who cares? What if you turn the tables on them? I told you that story about, I believe, hey, Liz Brown, told you the story about Andrew Snow, one of my agents that's in my organization. He did a Facebook post. This guy annihilated him. Boom, 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 just destroyed him. Was rude, 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 rude. Andrew came back with love, 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 love. Good, 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 good. Next day, the guy messaged him. Dude, I was drunk. I am so sorry. And then he handed him a massive listening because Andrew came back at him with love. So breathe in, if you guys aren't. Breathe in and breathe out. We are in a good world. We really are. We're in a great world. There are beautiful people out there. It's our job to go find them and serve them and be a positive force. But they're always like, that's a safe place I can land. That Macy, man, I love her. And even when Macy's hard, when Macy comes at you with, yeah, we're not going to do that. That's not going to be a good plan for you. They're going to know it comes out of love. And if they don't, who cares? Move on. There was a kid book about bullies. And the response to the bullies was the word so. you look like a boy, so you got a deep voice, so you're fat, so you're skinny, so it takes away everything. I love that comeback. So keep going. Right, Liz Brown, keep going. That's what my brain told me this morning. Serve. If we can move about our days and put ourselves in the right mindset, put ourselves in the right place, where when we move forward, we're using these parameters. And again, the word serve, see the situation at hand, engage in it. Or not. If this is not a situation to engage in, then don't. But if you're like at a listing appointment or a buyer's agency, you think, be present, right? Don't be on your phone. Serve. Be present, right? Be in that moment. If you can't be in that moment, then don't make time for it. Go be with whatever you're making time for, okay? Also, people, agents, please listen. Please, my realtor friends in the world, when a buyer or seller or new person contacts you, you do not have to respond like that. Now, new person, maybe, but also people can learn. Your response can be, oh my gosh, Gina, thank you for shooting me that text. I'm on a Zoom. I'll call you back in 12 minutes. Set an alarm, call them back in 12 minutes. Or have an auto reply. Dude, I'm so thankful you texted me. In a meeting until 1, I'll be in touch. Boom, send it. So see it, engage in it, respect it. Whatever it is, respect it. If you're not respecting it, why are you involved in it? If you're not respecting it, if you don't want someone to take a picture of you and post it on social media, whatever that moment is, then get away from it. Don't be in it. Value. What value can you bring to the situation? What value can you get from the situation? And then energy. When you leave that scene, where's your energy? When you leave this call, if you are drained after these calls every day, stop coming. Don't come anymore. I love you. But if I'm not helping you, if our conversations and our input and stuff together is not bringing you to a good place, then don't do it. So that was my shower moment this morning, my aha moment. Like, woo, go shower time, right? So I'm going to start doing that. All right, I'm going to this listing appointment. Boom, put it in my brain. I'm gonna serve. What's the serve in this? How am I serving? Because when I leave this earth, I want people to say, she helped me, period. And I don't even want it to be look at, like in my little meditation way back, it was look at all the people you served. That was for me to look at all the people I served. I don't want people to go look at all the people she served, because that's very pompous. That's, look at her. I want each of you and anyone that I've encountered from way back when, like, man, she helped me. And I do have stories. Like I had this story one time about, we talk about being a mayor, right? In our Facebook groups. One of my friends back in Mount Pleasant, we lived in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. He played saxophone. He had just lost his job. He was stressing out hardcore about money. I was being a Facebook mayor down there. I was not in real estate. I literally was just trying to learn about my community. I saw someone post they needed a saxophone player. I connected him. I said, hey, Treg, go. They just posted they need this. He contacted those people. He's been in that band for like 15 years. It became a main source of income in his world. I totally forgot about it. He brought it up to me like 5 years later. He's like, you started that. I was like, I did? He's like, yeah, you told me about the post. Oh, yay me. Right? But my brain was thinking, let's connect people. I'm a connector. You do with it what you want to do. I hope that when I will react with y'all, that you leave this in a good energy. Let me say bye to everyone. So bye guys, my friends. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. And I will see y'all tomorrow, 9:15 to 9:45. Thanks for being here. Hope you got good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.